Almost overnight, the cost of some basic goods like milk have tripled in Qatar. It follows a diplomatic row which saw the Arab world's biggest powers, including Saudi Arabia, Egypt and the UAE, cut ties with Gulf state. It's led to food shortages and long queues forming in parts of Doha. Residents in the city seem divided on the matter.
People got panicked, definitely, and that's the reason I think the only shortage I can see is the milk. Otherwise, I don't think there is any shortage or nothing I can say unusual.
And I'm feeling that there's a shortage of fresh chicken, which we eat quite often. So now I'm going for other options because of the shortage. Fresh milk is another thing that I'm feeling the shortage of. Yes.
We are not afraid because they can manage it. Qatar government can manage it.
Qatar imports almost 90% of its food, around half of that through its only land border with Saudi Arabia, which has now been closed. Doha remains defiant, though, saying it will be able to deal with any supply shortages, with reports it's in talks with Turkey and Iran to resolve the issue. In the coming days, though, the situation might get worse. Saudi Arabia says it's aware of the impact all of this is having on ordinary people.
We have taken this step with great pain in order to make sure that Qatar understands that these policies are not acceptable and not sustainable and that they must change.
In particular, concerns in Qatar are mostly around dairy products and chicken. They're mainly imported from Saudi, which is the Gulf region's largest food producer. The sudden rise in prices could hit the country's migrant worker population the hardest, some of whom scrape by on around $200 a month. The United Arab Emirates, along with Saudi, Bahrain and Egypt, say they're determined to press ahead with the measures until Qatar is willing to change its ways and renounce its links to groups that they view as terrorists. Qatar has strongly denied those claims and continues to do so. In the meantime, it's people on the ground that are feeling the heat. Nawied, Jabarkhyl, CGTN, Dubai.